Hi guys, my name's Sam and I've got a massive passion for the sport of running. Now I'm here to test a massive claim that's been made by Nike on the introduction of their new shoe, the Vaporfly Next Percentage. This is built on the predecessor which gave you a 4% advantage, and this one claims to give you even more benefits in terms of your efficiency and therefore speed and performance. So it's been through the mill with the elite athletes, so you see Kipchoge breaking the course record at London 2019 Marathon. We saw Mo Farah get the European record on a PB in these shoes. We've seen Sonia O'Sullivan, also Olympic silver medal athlete, running a park run. She's still going to be fast, and she took a minute off her time, and so on and so on. Some massive claims made by the elites, but I'm here, the average Joe, just to test on the track for you and with you whether these shoes actually translate for the normal runner into performance gains. So I'm totally excited about doing that. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. So let's get on with it. First of all, the skinny on the science that's in the shoes. So now that I'm properly tooled up, what's in the shoe? So the key components are there's a carbon plate in it which acts as a fulcrum, stiffens up the foot to stop the toes breaking you as you roll through the step. Number one. Number two, look at the massive amount of foam that's in the shoe. This is going to be like running on platform shoes. Thirdly, look how thin the membrane is. That's there to stop moisture getting sucked into the shoe. You don't want to be carrying that for 42 kilometers. That could lead to a significant advantage in itself. The downsides are, potentially, they're not just green, they're green. I mean, these are frog green. Runners tend to like neon, but it's your choice as to whether you want to buy these shoes based on the colour. These shoes are 275 smackaroos, they're 275 euros, so that's a lot of money. And finally, because you're so high up, you need to watch that you don't go over on your ankle on these bad boys. Now, Nike versus the predecessor, they've widened the forefront, so I'm going to see whether that's going to make any difference. However, I suggest you won't want to be doing any obstacle races. So, that's the science behind the shoes. Let's get into the track test to see if they actually make me any faster. Come on. I'm at the track, as you can see, and like all of you good runners out there, I've done my warm-up. We're here to do the test on the Nike Next Percentage shoes versus the regular shoes. I've got my normal shoes on right now. To do this test, what I'm testing is to see if I can create any extra efficiency in my movement from the Nike Next Percentage shoes. And how I'm going to test that is I'm going to set the intensity at which I run, and I'm going to run for a set time. If I run faster and further at the same heart rate over the same time in the Nike shoes, then that would corroborate the claim that they are performance enhancing and efficiency gains. I'm mega excited about what's going to come out. I'm ready to go. I'll go and run in my normal shoes. Let's see what happens. So guys, right, I finished my first set. I ran at an average heart rate of 149, 150, around about 420 per kilometre, so really nice and smooth and comfortable in my normal trainers. However, I've now put on the Nike Next Percentage shoes. They feel like another world. It's like standing on a pocket of air across the whole foot, like on a big bubble, like some kind of Amazon packaging when you get packages through. It feels incredible, like nothing I've ever felt. I'm not going to judge it too much ahead of the test, but I would say just on the feel of it, I'll be surprised if scientifically I don't run further and faster at the same heart rate. I'm totally excited about this bit. Let's get going. Okay, see you soon. Okay guys, so I've finished the test now. So I've gathered all the data, it's all recorded here. My watch heart rate worked on the right level, so let's get home, crunch some numbers and see what the results are. Okay, let's go. Right guys, now I'm back in the lab, the results are in, and I can't wait to tell you what actually happened. I ran that test that we talked about on 3 different days just to corroborate the results, and what happened was highly conclusive. Now, in each of the tests that I ran, I managed to run faster and further at the absolute same intensity in the Nike shoes versus the regular shoes. So I ran between 100 meters and 150 meters in each of those times faster in the Nike shoes, which is fairly amazing given that I ran about 3.4 kilometers during that time. So over a short distance, we're actually getting a material improvement in performance. But the second thing, which is really interesting, is that it actually felt subjectively easier to me to run in the Nike shoes. So whether that's a placebo effect, and you just have to take that as a subjective opinion, but it felt easier to run at 150 heart rate in the Nike shoes than it did the regular shoes. So when it comes to what should I do, buy the shoes. They're expensive, but they're nothing compared to cycling, motorsport, or many other sports where costs are high. The experience of wearing these shoes is absolutely unique. I've let some of my friends wear them and they're hopping around the place saying, wow, these feel very different. And you can feel the rebound off the foam that propels and pushes you forward. So the experience alone is very, very unique. My hard recommendation though would not be to wear these for everyday training. Pull them out of the cupboard specifically for your park runs and for your A races where you want that real edge going into the race. If this is your passion, this is gonna solely enhance your experience and enhance your passion. That's another great reason for buying the shoes. People have come up to me at the track and asked me about them, or certainly people are looking at them. It's definitely a talking point. If that enhances and aligns with your passions, then this is another good reason to get them. I guess the main thing is you've got your diet, you've got your sleep, you've got training, you've got stretching, and all these factors that will lead towards a better performance. But based on the evidence of this test, these shoes will actually add to that up to 4, 5, 6% improvement, which is a huge amount. So my advice, get the shoes. You're gonna look and feel and be great, if not a little bit green. I've really enjoyed testing it for you on your behalf. I'm looking forward to doing more. If you like the video, then hit the like button. I look forward to sharing the next video with you. Bye.